This is the story of a poor young boy who started with nothing, no money, no skills, no opportunities. Yet, with one small idea and an unbreakable spirit, he transformed his entire life. If you've ever felt like giving up, this story is for you. Hello, everyone. Today I want to share a powerful and inspiring story with you. It is not only for your English listening practice, but also for your heart. This story is called The Boy Who Refused to Quit. It will remind you that dreams come true only when we work hard and keep going, even when life gets difficult. So, sit back, relax, and enjoy the journey. A boy with a simple dream. There was a 19-year-old boy named Evan. He lived in a small seaside town where life was slow, peaceful, and sometimes boring. People in the town worked as fishermen, farmers, or shopkeepers. No one dreamed of doing anything big. But Evan was different. He had a simple yet strong dream. I want to build something that makes life better for people. He did not know what that something was, but he knew he wanted to create, build, and grow. His family, however, was poor. His father worked at the harbor fixing old boats. His mother washed clothes for neighbors to earn money. Evan's little brother, Max, was only 8 and believed that his big brother could do anything. Even with all the challenges, Evan kept dreaming. One quiet night, Evan sat on the sand by the ocean. The waves came and went. Like life, he thought. He looked at the stars and whispered, "I want to change my family's life. But where do I start?" He felt lost. He had no money, no special skills, and no big opportunities. But he had one thing: hope. The next day, Evan shared his thoughts with his father. His father wiped sweat from his hands and said, "Son, dreams are not free. Anything worth having requires work. Start with what you have. Start small." Those words stayed in Evan's mind the whole day. Start small. Start with what you have. But what did he have? Later that afternoon, Evan walked through the town's market. He noticed something unusual. People loved buying fresh fruits, especially oranges. But the closest orchard was far away, and fruit sellers came only twice a week. People often complained, "I wish someone sold fresh fruit every day." That was the moment. Evan stopped walking and said to himself, "What if I bring fresh fruit to the town?" It was a small idea, but a real one. He got excited until he remembered he had no money to buy fruit. Still, he decided to try. The next morning, Evan walked 6 miles to reach the nearest orchard. The owner, Mr. Brooks, was a strict man with a serious face. Evan approached him confidently and said, "Sir, I want to sell your fruit in my town, but I don't have money to buy it first. Can you give me fruit for 1 week? I will sell it, return your money, and keep a small profit." Mr. Brooks frowned. "Why should I trust a boy I don't even know?" Evan replied softly but firmly, "Because I won't give up. I will prove myself." There was silence. Finally, Mr. Brooks said, "Fine. 1 week. If you fail to return my money, don't come back." Evan's heart raced with joy. The next morning, Evan carried 2 heavy baskets of oranges to his town. He set up a small wooden crate near the marketplace and called out loudly, "Fresh oranges, sweet and juicy." People ignored him at first. Some walked past without looking. Others doubted if the fruit was fresh. So Evan used a simple idea. He cut small pieces and gave free samples. "Try one, completely free." People tasted and smiled. Soon they started buying. By the end of the day, every single orange was sold. When Evan returned to Mr. Brooks and handed the money, the old man nodded and said, "You kept your word. Come again tomorrow." Days turned into weeks, and weeks turned into months. Evan woke up at 4 a.m. every day, walked to the orchard, carried fruit to town, and sold it with energy and honesty. Over time, he saved enough money to buy a small wooden cart. This made carrying more fruit easier. People in town began to trust him. They said, "Evan always brings the best fruit." A few customers even suggested, "You should sell more than just oranges." This gave Evan another idea. Evan realized he could expand, but he didn't know anything about fruit business beyond selling. He thought, "I need to learn. I need to grow. Nothing is free, not even knowledge." He asked Mr. Brooks, "Sir, can you teach me how to choose the best fruit and store it properly?" The old man hesitated. "Why should I teach you? If you learn everything, you might not need me." Evan replied kindly, "You gave me my first chance. If I succeed, I will always buy from you, and I'll help your orchard grow too." Mr. Brooks smiled slightly for the first time. "Very well, but learning won't be easy." Every morning at 3 a.m., Evan arrived at the orchard. He learned everything: how to check fruit quality, how to avoid spoilage, how to calculate profits, how to bargain, how to talk to customers. At first, he made mistakes. He picked fruit that spoiled quickly. He priced some items too low. He even dropped a whole crate one day. He felt frustrated. "Maybe I'm not good enough," he told himself. But then he remembered, dreams are not free. He pushed himself and kept learning. After 3 months, Evan expanded his cart. He painted it bright yellow and added a small sign, "Evan's Fresh Fruits." People loved the new look. They said it made the street feel brighter. Soon, Evan wasn't just selling fruit. He was selling smiles, energy, and positivity. Kids loved coming to his cart. Older folks enjoyed talking to him. His business tripled, but good days don't last forever. One day, a new fruit seller named Jason arrived. He had a larger cart, a fancy umbrella, and a loud voice. His fruit looked shiny and colorful. People got curious and started buying from him instead. Evan's sales dropped. He felt scared. What if this is the end? He wondered. But instead of giving up, he did something smart. He listened. He asked customers, "What do you like about Jason's cart? What can I improve?" People said, "His cart looks modern. His fruit display is beautiful." Evan realized he needed to upgrade too. Using his savings, he rebuilt his fruit cart, added colorful baskets, arranged fruit neatly, put prices clearly, kept everything clean, added a small shade cover. He even started offering fruit cups, fresh juice, mixed fruit bags. People loved it. Slowly, customers returned. One elderly lady told him, "You didn't give up when things got hard. That's why we trust you, Evan." He felt proud, truly proud. After 2 years, Evan saved enough money to rent a small shop. It was not big or fancy, but it was his. He named it Evan's Fruit House. His family helped him every day. His mother arranged the shelves. His father repaired broken items. His little brother Max greeted customers with a smile. The shop became popular. People came not just for fruit, but for the warm feeling inside. But life tested Evan again. One stormy night, as he was closing the shop, he smelled smoke. A small fire had started near the storage area. He rushed in, threw water, and put out the fire, but half of his equipment was destroyed. The next morning, the whole town talked about it. Some said, "Oh no, poor Evan." Others whispered, "This might be the end for him." Evan felt broken, but not defeated. He stood outside his damaged shop and said, "I have faced trouble before. I will face this one too. I won't give up." He checked his savings and realized it wasn't enough for repairs. Fear touched his heart, but only for a moment. Instead of worrying, he asked for help. He went to Mr. Brooks, who had now retired. "Sir, what would you do if you were in my place?" Mr. Brooks smiled gently. "You already know the answer, Evan. Work hard, believe in yourself, and people will believe in you too." Inspired, Evan began rebuilding. He made fruit cups at home. He sold small fruit bags outside the damaged shop. He told customers, "I'll keep serving you, even if it's small for now." People admired his courage. Some donated fruit. Some gave small amounts of money. Some helped clean and repair the shop. Evan realized something important. When you help yourself, others help you too. After months of effort, Evan reopened his shop, bigger, brighter, and better than ever. He added smoothies, fruit desserts, dried fruit packs. The mayor came on opening day and said, "Evan, you are an inspiration. Your story teaches us that success comes with determination." Evan stood in front of the crowd and said, "I thank all of you. This journey taught me that nothing in life is free. Not success, not respect, not love. Everything must be earned through patience and hard work." Evan's shop became a symbol of hope. People from nearby towns came to meet the boy who refused to quit. His story teaches us dreams are not free. Work for them. Failure is not the end. It is a lesson. Help yourself first. People will join you. Never give up. Dark times come before success. Evan didn't just build a shop. He built a life full of meaning and pride. And so can you. Whatever your dream is, don't stop. Remember, nothing is free, but everything is possible